So one of the questions we get asked a lot, almost every single day, is how much money do I need to invest in Dominican Republic? Some people think you need $500,000. Some people think you need $30,000 to $40,000. But the truth is, it really just depends. So today in this video, we want to break things down by budget. So if you're sitting at home and you're wondering what your money could buy, this video is for you.
And I love this topic because there is a lot of misinformation online and people are not clear about what they can get with the money that they have. Some people think the property here in Dominican Republic are luxury or are so cheap, but the really is that there is opportunity in different price points.
So the important part is understanding what each budget gives you and choosing the right property to fit your goals. So let's start with the first buyer. This first buyer has $50,000. Can they actually invest, or is that not enough?
Or they can start not buy a ready property, so finished property, but they can start with pre-construction property because they can use it for down payment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically the $50,000 is only enough for a down payment.
Of course, if you want to buy something with good location, good finish, and something that you can trust. That's the reason why pre-construction here are so popular, because developers can give you a flexible payment plan to that investor that don't have a lot of money.
So what kind of property are we talking about?
Oh, you can buy for that depends, because usually you need to have 10%. If you are buying pre-construction, you need to have to 10 to 20% of the total price of the property to start the process.
Okay.
So 10% or 200 is like 20,000.
20,000, right?
Yes, in that case with just 20,000 you can start with the process. Some people get confused when they listen reservation with 10,000 or 5,000. That is just reservation. It's no payment. It's no down payment.
So tell us the difference while you're on that. So tell us the difference between a reservation payment and a down payment.
Yes, reservation payment. What means is that the unit going to get out to the inventory and the developer can't sell to other clients.
Right. Okay.
And you can start complete the document. Doing the due diligence, and you're gonna have 30 days to make the next payment that is down payment.
Gotcha. Okay.
And down payment going to be 10 to 20%, and then you're going to sign the contract. So you're gonna close the trato or the deals.
The contract of sale, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, the reservation payment, only thing that does is you're reserving the unit. Like, just say for instance, you want the 4th floor, the 5th floor, and you want apartment 5B, or the penthouse. Just to say you want the penthouse. That reservation payment, what that does, it holds that particular apartment that you want, takes it out of the inventory. That way nobody else could purchase it. So when you put your reservation payment, that's what you're doing. You're just reserving that unit. That is not the down payment. Typically, the down payment is due 30 to 45 days after the reservation payment is made. Yeah, so typically the down payments are around 10% to what, 30% sometimes?
10% to 20.
To 20%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically whatever the price of that property, you'd be looking at the down payment 10 to 20% of the total price. But also remember too, whatever you pay for that reservation, it's included in the down payment, so you'll be paying the difference.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Reservation is included.
Right. So having said that, what type of property are you talking about if someone has $50,000?
Okay, if you have some $50,000 and you are thinking about pre-construction project, you can have 2-bedroom apartment even in Punta Cana or Santo Domingo.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, because remember, it's not the total price. Going to be the down payment, and then you're going to have 2 to 3 years to pay 30%. And when the property is ready, you're going to pay the other 50% that you can take a loan with the bank, or you can pay with your own money. For example, more or less, the price range for 1 bedroom right now is like 150,000.
Okay.
And 2-bedroom is 200 and something, 20, something like that.
Okay.
So with 50,000, you can buy something like that because it's only the down payment. And we are speaking about pre-construction property.
Right. So the goal at this budget is not necessarily for you to buy your dream home. It's actually at this budget is getting you into the market.
Yes, of course, because that opened the door to the investment market, and then You can sell this if you don't want this and buy another one, but you are making money.
All right, so let's talk about the second buyer. This second buyer has $100,000 to play with. How does that change things?
Well, if you have 100,000 to this, and we keep in the pre-construction property, you can have a village like Sarasota, for example. You remember?
Right.
The down payment in the village going to be like this amount. So you can have a house, or you can have a bigger apartment than 2 bedroom, maybe 3 bedroom.
Okay.
Because remember, the down payment going to be 10 to 20% of the total price.
And also, I would think that you will have access to stronger communities
Yeah, of
with
course.
this particular budget.
Yeah, you will be in better area
Right.
or neighborhood.
And
Yeah.
better amenities as well.
Yeah, of course.
So at this price point, is this where you start seeing better rental opportunities if you're investing for rental income?
Yes, you will have the opportunity to buy property in better location because you have a bigger budget that permitted more option in the market and better.
Oh, okay.
Even in quality or location and amenity and all that. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna test your real estate skills because I don't believe you have real good real estate skills. So if someone has $100,000, should they buy the nicest property they could afford, or should they buy something smaller but in a better location?
I will ask you something first, and I'm gonna answer you. What is the objective of the buying? Is for investment or is for living?
That's a good question.
Of course.
And that's the first thing a realtor should respond with. They should not say, give you an answer until they find out
No.
whatever you're purchasing, it aligns with your goals.
Yes. So, tell me.
I'm gonna go with investment,
Of course, if it is investment, I will choose a small one and better location.
better location.
Yes, of course. For investment, always location.
Why is that?
For example, I have traveled a lot. I like to visit new place, and always when I'm looking for where to stay, I just check the center of the city and near to the restaurant and all the things that I need, the walking distance.
Right.
Because
Conveniences.
I don't want to spend more money taking taxi or moving. So I think that happened to me when I got out to my country. So it's the same when the tourists come here.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes
But
sense.
if the option will, if you will answer to living, I will choose the other option because for living daily, I need more space.
Right. Good answer. All right, so let's go into the third buyer. And I think we're getting into what a lot of our viewers are actually thinking or considering. What if this buyer has $200,000? What changes now?
Okay, a lot. And like I tell you, it depends. If we keep in the pre-construction market or property or something finished. If you want to buy something finished and that's the whole budget that you want to spend, you can buy 2 bedroom apartment in Santo Domingo or Punta Cana. But if you want to buy something pre-construction and you can pay something monthly, 2 year or 3 year more, and that's going to be the down payment, so you can be one of the most exclusive community in Punta Cana, for example, Cap Cana, or the village, and some area like that with one of the best projects because the down payment that you have is strong. So you have the opportunity to be in better neighborhoods with a strong amenity, private beach. I know beach are not privacy, but there are some complex or community that people can get in. So the beach that is inside is for the community.
Right.
In that place, you can find people that are investing and people that are retired. It's
Right.
different kind of public that live in that community.
So do you think that this particular amount is like a sweet spot where, you know, if investors came to the table or a buyer comes to the table to have $200,000?
Yes, yes, they give you more option.
Okay.
Yes, and better option, of course.
Right. So, and I'm sure that makes sense to everybody. The more money you have, the more options you're going to have.
Yes, and better option too.
Right. The better options you're going to have, and the
Yeah.
less money you have, then the least options you're going to have as well.
Of course.
So, what do you see as the biggest mistakes an investor makes when buying in this price range?
Well, people want to stretch the money, looking for something bigger and forgetting about the developer, the location, the finish. and with time that are so expensive.
Right, it becomes expensive
Yeah,
later.
yeah, that's it.
All right, so now let's talk about this fourth buyer, and I think this may be the last buyer, but
Yeah.
this buyer has $400,000. What happens?
Yes. In pre-construction, remember, that will be the down payment. You can have a house in Cap Cana. Cap Cana, like I tell you, is one of the most exclusive community in Punta Cana. And house will be 4 bedroom, a lot of big backyard, high quality, pool, Cap Cana amenity like blue house, pool, marine,
Restaurants.
yeah, many restaurant, exercise area,
Golf course.
Yeah, golf course. Yeah, they have many, like 3. So important golf course. Yeah.
So $400,000 gets you into a market like Cap Cana.
Yeah, like Cap Cana and the village too.
Right.
You can have a house in the village that is the same, like
Okay.
$900, $1 million is the
right.
final price, more or less. Yeah.
So when she says the village, she means Punta Cana village.
Yeah, Punta Cana
Yeah,
village.
right.
Yeah, that you are less than 10 minutes to the airport.
Right. It's really close to that.
Yeah, and the beach too. So you are in really good location with really good quality and no in apartment. You are going to be in a house
Right.
with a lot of space. But even the buyer have the budget, it's important to make a smart investment.
Right, I agree. Just because something is expensive doesn't mean that it's a good investment.
Exactly. The same rule still applies. Demand, location, developer, exit strategy is important.
So I'm gonna ask you some questions for first-time investors. What properties would you recommend these investors if they had this budget? So if an investor has $100,000 to $200,000, what property would you recommend?
Okay, if it's in Punta Cana, I recommend to buy if they have a good down payment and they want to get rentability fast. Momentum Residence.
Momentum Residence.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes.
Momentum is nice.
And yes, and only left 2 unit, 1 bedroom unit. Only 2. Yeah.
Really?
It's almost allowed 1 unit. Yeah.
Wow.
Only 2 unit available from 1 unit, 1 bedroom.
Right. We just did a video over there.
Yeah, we did a video. Yeah, it's
Wow.
almost allowed
Okay.
1 bedroom. And the second project that I will recommend that is in downtown Punta Cana, City Place.
City places.
Yes, it's really nice,
Right.
good quality, good location, good developer,
Right.
have everything
Right.
for the people that want a good investment. And near to the beach too, because
Okay.
you are like less than 10 minutes to the beach.
Okay. And we'll have those properties linked in the video description if you want to check it out. Momentum and City Place.
Yes.
So you just mentioned the best type of property to buy with $100,000 to $200,000. What is the worst reason a person should buy, an investor should buy?
Yeah, when people say that will be a good deal and you didn't do any investigation.
Right, due diligence, right.
Yeah, and you don't know nothing about the project, but you buy it. Yeah, that would be so bad.
Should people wait until they have more money to invest?
Property price are increased all time.
Right.
If you have enough to buy, depending on your goals, of course, I would say the preferred moment will be now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But not necessarily.
Not necessary, but I tell you, if you have the down payment,
Right.
and you can have a monthly payment quota, how I can say quota, monthly, what you have to pay monthly.
Right, a monthly payment.
Yeah. Why not?
Right. Yeah, I think what she's saying that if you have the down payment, you've done your due diligence, and you know exactly where you want to live at or you want to invest in, then I agree. You shouldn't wait until you get more money.
But there are some people that are always waiting for the perfect time.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you, the perfect time don't exist.
Right, right.
No, exist time.
Right. So I get what she's saying, right? If you're waiting for the perfect time just to be waiting for the perfect time, then you shouldn't wait. Because one thing about here, like she said, is the price is going to continue to increase. One of the projects we did, which one I was looking at the other day, and it was Midtown, and it increased 7%
Yeah, Midtown, and it's almost sold out. There is, yeah, Midtown, yeah.
Wow. Even
There
phase
is-
two?
Phase 2, yeah,
Wow.
because phase 1 was sold out, of course, but there are almost sold out.
Man.
I think just one unit or two or one bedroom. I was looking for a client, and yeah,
Wow.
because have good location and the
It
price
is a
was
great location.
cheap. Yeah,
So one thing I've learned by working with Milton is buying a property is not really about how much money you have. It's really mostly about what aligns with your goals. If you're looking for rental income, looking for a vacation home, you're looking for appreciation, all those are three different types of conversations.
exactly. That's why I need to understand the buyer first. Once we know your budget, your goals, and your timeline, we can recommend property that really fit with you. Not just the most expensive property, but the best for you, yes.
So if you was wondering what your budget could buy in Dominican Republic, leave it in the comment below and let us know. Or reach out to us directly at drinvestandlive.com and we'll be glad to point you in the right direction and help you understand which properties are available. All right, so remember guys, always keep your goals at the forefront of your mind. Always live in the present because that's the only way you're gonna live your best life. And we out. Peace.